Is this the Rookie CEO podcast?
Yeah, I think we're in the right place.
Oh, Hev, it's recording. This is Fuzz.
And I'm Hev, and you're listening to the Rookie CEO podcast. Hi, so today we're going to be talking about whether business cards are dead, and we're actually just the two of us today. We've not got a guest.
We've got no guest, it's just me and you.
I know, it feels a bit weird now. Just to give, just to give people a peek behind the scenes. We obviously do some episodes back to back, so even if this has not come out with guests in between, we've just had guests leave, so now it feels really weird and quiet in here.
But yeah, we're going to be talking about whether business cards are dead, because it's been a subject for quite a while now, especially on the networking scene.
Yeah.
Where I carry business cards almost everywhere I go. And that, the reason be it, even though we're kind of like a techie sort of creative, very sort of modern business, is the amount of times I've shown a QR code, there's no bloody signal, and it does my head in. And I love our business cards, I won't lie, and they always get a lot of attention, but people always say, oh, I love these business cards. And it just shows that obviously we actually offer services where we can print and design business cards. So it's kind of like an obvious choice to go and proceed with that sort of like path.
Yeah.
What's your sort of view on?
I don't ever have them on me. I used to. I don't even have a digital one, I'll be honest. What I do is I either get people to connect me on LinkedIn, because also I've done the classic thing where I've took someone's business card, I put it on my desk, and I've never looked at it ever again. I've never connected with them or anything. Whereas like what I'll do is be like, oh, let's connect on LinkedIn, and we do it there and then we're connected. And then I can drop them a message the next day.
But again, it goes back to the signal thing. Like honestly, I would say more than half the amount of networking areas I just don't have signal. Yeah,
the other thing I'd do would just be to give them my email.
Well, like a business card.
No, like I'll get them to write in their notes or put it in their phone. Yeah. But for me, it's more of a sustainability thing. And then I also, I don't know, like I think it's the same with like I don't really like using like Calendly and stuff, the meeting booking thing.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I find business cards and digital business cards a bit impersonal, because I've had so many people shove their digital business card in my face or like tap my phone.
And that's an approach.
And I'm like, no, I don't want to tap your phone.
Tap my phone.
Like, cause then it saves their contact details into my phone. I'm like, well, maybe I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just personal preference, I personally think.
I think that I want to talk more about, actually, because you are right. There's more like branded stuff that have like is it NFT? No. NTFC? Anyway, a card thing, like a little chip. In like, there's even like a branded shoulder thing you can just tap it on. And you are right, it puts you under pressure because you have to do that there and then, and they kind of see you doing it. Yeah. Whereas with the business card, I feel like you can chuck that away. I've got thousands of them. I'm not offended. You are right though, also from just what industry you're in. Like, we've got business because of our business cards, as in like, oh, I really like the feel of these, can you do some for me, sort of thing. Yeah,
whereas for me, I'm a social media manager. I specialise in particular in personal brand and running people's personal LinkedIn profiles. So if I get them to connect with my LinkedIn straight away, they instantly see my work.
Yeah, so yours is digital marketing, so
it pushes them into exactly what I want them to see.
Yeah. Because in a way, if you're introducing physical marketing into your marketing approach and actually digital marketing, you're not pushing that.
Yeah,
and it is the future. I think
this is what you need to remember: wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're kind of showing up as your business, you need to show up as yourself. For me, I don't feel like business cards are me. No. Just doesn't fit with my brand, doesn't fit with my personality.
With your vibe.
It doesn't fit with my vibe.
So are you judging me then?
No, because I think if everyone's vibe's different, and I don't judge people for giving me a business card.
No. But well, to be fair, you do the way that they do it.
Yeah, it's your approach. If you shove it in my face, then I probably will tell you where recently,
to go. And it wasn't obvious that the person that was doing it was sponsoring the event, but there was someone going around all the tables whilst we were kind of like mingling, just throwing their business cards at all the tables and then sat back down at their chair. And I'm like, that was kind of a really rude of a approach.
Well, they didn't like say hello and introduce themselves.
No. And then I was just like, oh, they're sponsoring the event. So it kind of was just like, it was kind of okay, but in a way, yeah, it is rude. And I was just, it is all about the approach. But at the same
Yeah.
time, there's people out there for everyone. And somebody might have found that quite a respectable way of
Do
doing
you know what
business.
the worst one? This wasn't a business card, but I was deeply offended. I was at a big event, and someone like really interjected like the conversation in like this little group, which is fine. Like you've got to put yourself out there, and then offered me a free gym pass, and I was like, "What do you mean by that?" Like I know it's a marketing tactic, but I thought that the way it was presented, I thought, "Oh, so you think I need to go to the gym?"
I know what you mean. But they probably just thought like that you go to the gym and you could go to a different gym.
Well, yeah. So yeah, don't shove things in people's faces. Unwarranted.
I don't think that's very 2025. Like,
No.
I think business cards will eventually sort of like become redundant, 100%. One, because again, sustainability. But yeah, just the approach of it and just shoving it in people's faces is not the way to go. That's not going to build a connection, because first of all, your first impression of this guy is they're trying to push business on you. But actually, the reason why you're networking is you're trying to create connections. You don't just start a conversation with like your hobbies and your sort of favorite color, because that's a really odd way of doing things. Just let it grow organically.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have like a whole process. Like, I'm not sure if this makes you. This is like an ick of mine. I don't ever use that word, ick. I feel like it's very sort of like a generational thing.
Yeah.
But a massive ick of mine is when they have instead of a 60-second approach, they're approaching you organically during a networking event. Let's just say Rookie CEO, but they'll come to you and it's obviously scripted. They just give you like 60 seconds sort of like about them and their business and whether you should use them, and then they end it on like a really cheesy sort of like line, which is, I think that's okay if you're going to stand up and have your 60-second opportunity. Have you left your phone on again?
Oh, I should put it on Do Not Disturb. I'm waiting. Oh, sorry, it's my mum.
It's your mum. It's your mum. Say hi from
Sorry,
me.
mum, not right now. I'm doing a podcast. Love you.
Hey Hev, have you heard of IT Managed Services? They're an IT support service based in Kent.
Yeah, I've been with them for over a year now. I love being able to just call them at any point and they take over my computer and fix the issue so much quicker than spending hours on Google.
Why have you kept that to yourself all this time? Right, I need to sign up to these guys. What's their website?
It's it-ms.co.uk or you can call 01634 218 362.
Yeah, when they're talking, their 60-second speech.
Yeah, but when they're just like approaching you in the middle of an event and try and pitch to you, that's my biggest ick.
Yeah.
Because you're there. Like if I wanted to use their services...
My eyes start to glaze over and I'm not listening.
The thing is, we had this conversation earlier actually, is because we're a lot more confident in our services, in our business, in our personal brand, where we do have the confidence to just go like, I've got to stop you there. Like, that's not how you approach situations. And I honestly, I'm at that point now. Well, I will. Funny enough, like I'm not sure if I mentioned this in a previous episode, but I had a spam call from a business who'd recently started. I was driving to work and I answered the phone, which I don't normally do, like from an unknown number. But yeah, honestly, just went straight into their pitch. Like it was just a complete cold call. I'm a new business. I'm an accountant, and this is why we're different. Blah blah blah. And I just said, I'm really sorry. I got to stop you there. Like, do you know who we are as a business? You've done any research whatsoever? She's like, no, I'm just looking for business. I'm like, okay, well, that's not a great first impression. But this is the way that I'd approach it. I'm a marketing agency. Cold calling is not really going to get you anywhere, especially locally. And just kind of like give them a whole spiel.
Not for like an accountant.
No. And it was so funny. He emailed me literally within the hour and wanted to use our services. So I managed to flip. I managed to turn a cold call to me to then turn into business for me.
Yeah.
Because of confidence.
Yeah.
So I understand there's like a level of like, you got to be confident, but you shouldn't be pushing your business in front of people.
Yeah. And like, I think it goes the other way. Like sometimes like I'm so laid back, I could be laying down. Like when I go to networking events, because I'm so the other way, that sometimes I do myself an injustice because like there'll be people in the room kind of actually pitching and getting the business over me because I've just not said anything. So I think you can go the other way and you do have to be careful of that, and that's something I need to be more conscious of.
I don't think you're like that anymore because you network a lot less. I'm now very guilty of that. I will go down to a networking event quite early just to find the most comfortable area to like hibernate in.
Yeah, but this is the thing, like slightly off topic, but This is why I network less. Because when I go, I have an impactful approach. Whereas when I was going all the time, I was just like not really saying anything because I was like, I've seen these people before. They know what I do.
Yeah. That's definitely going to be a New Year's resolution of mine is to network less.
Yeah.
Find quality over quantity
Yeah.
with networking.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, just kind of to summarise then, I think it's like when you are networking, kind of approach things how you would approach a client conversation. If you are quite forward and salesy in your approach to clients, okay, fair enough, stick with it because that's going to attract your your vibe attracts your vibe. So if that's how you will get clients, but it will just be your kind of clients. But if you want to be a bit more kind of like laid back and more kind of relationship first, then go down that approach. But it really is just kind of what works for you, what works for your business, what feels authentic to you. Because we can say all this and someone might have a completely different opinion.
Oh, 100%.
It's about what feels authentic to you as a business owner, I guess.
I do, but I won't lie to you, I do feel naked if I go to an event and I haven't got a single business card on me. Where business cards become really helpful actually for us is when we're creating content at events. Especially networking events, we've done quite a few in the past where because you're there and you're doing the content, you're getting the photography, you're getting the videography, people kind of take you a little bit more seriously because they've actually, a company's invested in your services.
Yes, they're already watching what you're doing.
But you can't stop and chat. So a business,
so it serves a purpose.
It does serve a purpose in that situation. But when it comes to business cards, from a design point of view, a lot of people, this is probably a separate topic, people starting to think QR codes are dead, but I would always advise sticking a QR code on your business card. It doesn't have to be massive, but just has to be scannable. And
do you know what though, my only qualm with QR codes is I don't know what that's taking me to until I scan it.
Yeah, but on a business card it's a lot more trustworthy.
What if you're a stranger?
Well, what we do on our business cards is that we put the website address just below it, so it's obvious that the QR code is taking you to our website address.
Because there was like one guy I've met before, and you scan his QR code, you think you're going to his website, but actually it's taking you to this questionnaire that's dropping you into his marketing
that's
feed.
the whole sales
So
funnel.
you'd go in, it drops you to this questionnaire, you fill in the questionnaire, and what you don't realise if you're giving him your data for him to then hound you.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I stay away from. There's a lot of business coaches out there that get a lot of their leads through that way. And I know, I've seen, obviously we're in marketing, we know how it works. So as soon as somebody asks for unless I'm obviously extremely interested, I will not put any of my services on there. Normally it's because they're offering something for free, aren't they?
It's like comment prompt and we'll send you this free guide. It's never free. There's always a catch.
There's always a catch.
You probably sold your soul for it.
It's not a PDF either. It's a link, but to download the PDF, you have to give all the information over. Mother's maiden name.
Yeah, I fell for one once, and it was like, if you want the free PDF, comment below. So I commented below, and then it was like, head to the link, and then while you're waiting for the PDF to process, a video plays. And they're giving you a sales pitch while it's waiting for this the longest PDF to download ever. And then what it says is, I tell you what, give me your email and I'll send the PDF to your email once it's processed. And so then you end up giving them your email address. All this to get this stupid free PDF that I could have got on ChatGPT.
That would work. Like years ago that would work. But a lot more people are just on the ball nowadays. Like
what a long sales process.
Yeah. We know how technology works nowadays. Like it's obvious. Like AI is now a thing. I don't know.
Sorry, that was a really big rant, actually.
No, but it's true though. Your approach, again, that goes back to the approach to iteration, which is why business cards are a thing anyway.
Yeah.
But I would love, listeners, would love your opinion on business cards and just how you approach face-to-face networking and marketing your business. Comment below on any platform that you're currently watching or listening to us on, or even contact us, info@therookieCEO.co.uk. Give us all your details.
And like you say, there's no right or wrong answers. No. I've got my opinion, Sam's got his. Like you can tell, like through this episode, obviously we don't have the same approach for it either. No. So it would be interesting to know
ultimately what people think. Your vibe attracts your vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you again next week.
Bye.